Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40K Universe. I am your host, Gershwan, and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue talking about the Tau Empire as we get into the XV9 Hazard Battlesuit. A pretty badass battlesuit that I've had the pleasure of only battling once. Thankfully, the Sound Alchemist sold this battlesuit pretty much after the battle was over. But with that said, let's get into 40 facts on the XV9 Hazard Battlesuit. A new weapon in the armory of the Tau Empire, the XV9 Hazard Battlesuit Close Support Armor is a sophisticated and powerful Tau battlesuit that has remained something of a controversy, both among the more traditional Tau ethereals and the elements of the Earth caste. Though undoubtedly powerful, its armaments are short-range, and the battlesuit systems are more complex than any that has come before it, requiring a veteran skill to master its power in combat, and being a significant investment in resources to construct. Such is the complexity and the demand of the battlesuit that the XV9s are only entrusted to veteran fire warriors of the rank of Chavre or higher, when actively deployed on campaigns. Those Chavre who have been assigned to pilot the XV9 Hazard battlesuits are all XV9 Crisis Battlesuit combatant veterans and survivors of deadly battles against the most savage enemies of the greater good. The XV9 requires a huge expenditure in resources to produce in useful numbers. Resources, some argue, can be better expended elsewhere, such as building larger quantities of more tested battlesuit designs. The XV9 is a considerably larger battlesuit than its more commonplace counterparts, such as the XV8 Crisis Battlesuit, and is built to a higher specification than the Tau Empire can produce on a substantial scale. Created with the goal of countering the growing alien incursions that threaten the gains of the Tau Empire, the XV9's battlesuit role is focused on applying overwhelming firepower in relatively short-range engagements against numerically superior foes. The XV9 performs this role admirably due to its possession of the greatest degree of durability and mobility Tau technology can currently provide. The results gained in service by the XV9 have converted many Firecast war leaders to its cause. In particular, the Firecast of Kel Ishan Sept have mastered the use of the XV9s, both in conducting counterattacks and in using its potent firepower to prevent enemy advancements. In doing so, the bulk of the mobile Tau Hunter cadre is allowed to repeatedly redeploy into superior firing positions. This can prove a dangerous tactic for the XV9 pilots to execute, but for the determined fire warriors of Kel Ishan, it is a worthwhile risk in the service of the greater good. XV9 Hazard battlesuits are fitted with several common features that all Tau battlesuits possess. This includes advanced sensors built into its primary sensor cluster on the head, which allows it to accurately detect the enemies and provide detailed information on the battlefield and the current conflict status to the pilot. XV9s are also armed with a custom Tau jetpack, allowing it to deploy from Tau transport aircraft such as the Orca or the Manta. The jetpack also grants the XV9 the mobility necessary to get its fearsome weapons into range at speed, while providing a stable firing platform. The XV9 also makes use of special issued vectored retro thrusters incorporated into its jetpack, allowing it to maneuver especially well, which is useful when the battlesuit's pilot is trying to escape from combat. These thrusters also grant the XV9 the ability to perform hit-and-run tactics that it is renowned for within the Firecast. As a result of the battlesuit's incorporation of a compact, high-capacity energy supply, the XV9 is able to mount prototype weaponry simply too powerful to be carried by a conventional XV8 Crisis battlesuit, as well as more battlesuit support systems that it would otherwise be capable of carrying. XV9s can carry the twin-linked burst cannons. These weapons are identical to the twin-linked burst cannons used by XV8 Crisis battlesuits and provide devastating anti-infantry fire support due to their withering hail of high-energy plasmas. They can also carry fusion cascades, which are similar to the fusion blasters found on XV8 Crisis battlesuits. The fusion cascades fire smaller, weaker bursts of melta energy with a variable, but still high rate of fire. They can also carry pulse submunition rifle, an additional variant of the pulse rifle. The pulse submunition rifle uses the same pulse weapon technology to scatter bomblets of plasma energy over a wide area. It is excellent against entrenched enemies, as it can bypass cover to strike at the enemies within. The XV9s are also armed with a Black Sun filter, which is an advanced optical system that enhances and magnifies a warrior's low-light vision, while simultaneously filtering bright flares of light that could blind him in battle. They also possess a multi-tracker, a sophisticated fire control system that is mounted in a sensor node that assists battlesuit pilots in engaging enemy threats by using multiple arrangements at once. And finally, every single XV9 has an integrated photonic discharger, otherwise known as a photon caster, built into their superstructure, which operates like photon grenades in that they blind and disorient any opponents that tries to assault the battlesuit. The XV9 can also be outfitted with any standard battlesuit support systems, such as drone controllers, shield generators, or target lock. There have been 2 known variants of XV9 hazard battlesuits that have been encountered by the forces of the Imperium of Man. The XV904 is armed with a phased ion gun, developed from Tau ion weapon technology, such as that is used in the ion cannon. The phased ion gun is similar to the experimental cyclic ion blaster battlesuit weapon system, in that its rate of fire is extremely high and constant, although the strength of the ionized effect varies due to the developing nature of the experimental technology. But its energetic rounds are able to bypass virtually all forms of armor when the ionization effect is at its peak. And those were 40 facts on the XV9 hazard battlesuit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media you guys use. It really helps out the channel when you do so. I wanted to create this video for 2 reasons. Number one, I kind of wanted to play with the editing. I had some ideas of how to edit Tau battlesuits, kind of like in the theme of the Gundam style. So if you guys like this video, more cool editing techniques to come, I guess. I'm trying to learn the system. And number two, this battlesuit specifically is for the Tau Empire fighting against orcs. When they say an alien or a Xenos threat that's basically outnumbering the Tau, they mostly always mean the orcs. And since I am an orc player and the Sound Alchemist is a Tau player, this is my way of telling the Sound Alchemist, get some XV9 hazard battlesuits. I believe they're Forge World battlesuits, but he could always proxy them and see how they do. Like I said before, or in the beginning of this video, the Sound Alchemist had these battlesuits back in like 5th or 6th edition. He bought these off of eBay, and I think we only played with them once. Back then we didn't really play that much, but now it would be really cool and fun to go up against one of these guys, because it just seems like they're perfect for fighting against the orcs. The orcs would move up, so with the XV9 hazard battlesuits, and then we'll see what happens. So pester the Sound Alchemist on Facebook, making him hopefully buy some cool battlesuits that he can battle the orcs with. Maybe we can create a video for you guys. Help me out. But with that said, if you guys have any other suggestions or topics that you guys would like us to cover, just comment down below. Don't forget, we still have a Patreon. It's a simple $1 a month, and it helps us create more videos for you guys. If you can't, we understand. Simply by liking, commenting, and sharing, it helps out the channel. But with that said, I'll talk to you tomorrow. This is Gershwin with One Mind Syndicate signing out.